everyone, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. Yes, my name is Ima, and yes, on today's news we're talking about DAVIDO, we have Pheelz, Mr. Producer, and we have Big Wiz Machala. Yes, so but before we go into what we have for today, I want to say a very big thank you to all of your amazing subscribers for all you do, talking about the likes, the comment, the sharing. We really do appreciate you. And also, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. And also shout out to all of the amazing women who are part of our subscribers. Happy International Women's Day to all of you. We really love you guys. From us here at Gusto, we're saying happy International Women's Day. Right, moving on to what we have on the news on today, we have DAVIDO. Yes, DAVIDO, who actually just shut down the O2 with his concert titled We Rise by Lifting Others. Yes, he's been in the news because, you know, he's been doing a whole lot, you know, posting videos talking about what happened at the O2. Yes, we saw everything that happened at the O2. He turned that to a carnival. Yes, it was a total shutdown. Talking about what Israel did, you know, the whole introduction, talking about the people he had to fly into London for this particular event, you know, talking about Chioma, Bennett the jeweler, and every other person he had to fly into London for this particular concert, and talking about everybody who came out to show love, actresses, you know, celebrities, a whole lot of people came out to show love to DAVIDO, and also the artists who performed at the O2. We had Mayoko, we had Victoni, we had Tenny Makanaki, we had Adekunle Gold, we had Pheelz, you know, we had a whole lot of people, Zlatan, who came out to perform at the O2. And like I said, yes, this particular concert turned out to be a carnival because yes, it was a total shutdown. Yes, and also DAVIDO was, you know, appreciated or awarded with the citizenship of Belize, yes, because of everything, you know, he has been doing, his acts and everything he has been doing towards that community. You know, that is actually a big one for David. Yes, and David has felt like, okay guys, you know, okay, he actually came on his Twitter. It's okay, you guys just, you know, stay glued to my pages and everything, because I'm going to be posting videos and pictures of a whole lot this week. Like he said, he's going to be giving us back-to-back videos and pictures of everything that went down at the O2 and things he will be doing from now on. And he also announced to us that, okay, you know what guys, I might be, or I will be going on a tour very soon, and also announced to us that the name of his new album that is coming in is We Rise by Lifting Others, which was actually the theme to his concert at the O2. Okay, now some of the things DAVIDO has dropped on his, you know, Instagram story are some of pictures and videos of how he has been spoiling himself recently. So David posted this picture saying, new cup. Yes, David has been spoiling himself. He's gotten himself 2 wristwatches from Rolex. You can see this is actually really expensive. So he has felt like, okay guys, because I did well and I killed it at the O2, I deserve some spoiling. And also there was a time he talked about saying that, okay, the Lamborghini was the last car he was going to buy. You know, he was like, no more cars. Lamborghini, this particular Lamborghini is the last car I will be buying. But guess what? David has decided to add another baby to his garage. So recently David got himself a Maybach, and he came out to say, who vexed me? Like, come on, this car is worth over 500 million. And David felt like, okay guys, you know what, I deserve this one. I did well at the O2. It was a shutdown, you know, a whole lot of amazing things happened at the O2. So I feel like, okay, let me spoil myself with these things. And yes, as you can see, he has been spoiling himself really bad. And also he was seen chilling with Chioma in the club alongside some of his friends. You know, been talking about the fact that these guys may be back together, you know, because they've been doing a whole lot of low-key. When Chioma posts, David would comment and say a whole lot of stuff, and when David posts, Chioma would comment, you know. And the fact that he had to fly her down to London in a private jet. So there's been a whole lot of side talk saying maybe these guys are back together, but then they're trying to keep it low-key, you know, trying to keep it off social media. Just after his O2 performance, David was sighted in the club with Chioma, and you can see the both of them are all loved up and very happy. So this might actually be, you know, a yes to all of our questions. Is David and Chioma back? Maybe yes, because recently these guys have been seen together, and yes, they've been seen together having a whole lot of fun. Now moving away from DAVIDO, we have Pheelz, Mr. Producer. Yes, Pheelz is actually a producer. Came out, you know, drop this particular banger with Benson. But before going to this particular song, Pheelz was also at the O2 Arena and he decided to perform the song Finesse at the O2, and the crowd went crazy. Like, everybody was vibing and singing along to this particular song. And something actually wonderful happened after he performed Finesse at the O2. You know, the numbers on every streaming platform for the song increased after he performed at the O2. Yes, he dropped the song alongside Benson. He actually featured Benson on the song, and yes, this song was doing well, but after he performed at the O2, the numbers increased, and currently this song by Pheelz featuring Benson is topping a chart. Now let's look at the charts this particular song is topping. So Pheelz posted saying, "Tribe, see how far we have come. Energy way up, #1 in the world." So yes, Pheelz song Finesse featuring Benson is actually #1 most Shazammed song in the world. And yes, like I said, this actually happened after he performed at the O2. So are we going to say yes, this is the O2 influence on this particular song? To me, yes, because definitely this came after Pheelz performed at the O2. A big congrats to Pheelz, Mr. Producer. Now lastly on the news, we have Machala Big Wiz. Yes, Big Wiz has been in the news because, man, he's been in the news for a whole lot of things. From the beginning of the year, he's been, you know, doing a whole lot. He's been sitting in the studio with different artists. He's talked about the fact that, okay, his album is coming. His new album is actually going to be dropping this year. Yes, and he has backed that up. Actually, the name of this particular album is More Love, Less Ego. And, you know, he has backed that up by, you know, trying to make amends with everybody he has had beefs with in the past. And also, Wizkid has been saying, you know, headlining a whole lot of shows. Yes, so these are some of the shows that Wizkid will be headlining this year. We have Roots Picnics, we have Rocoli City Festival, we have Yam Festival, we have Wizkid Malta, and we also have the Starboy Fest that is coming up September 2022 in Cyprus. So like I said, Wizkid is like almost booked for the year, you know, a whole lot of headlining shows. And yes, he's been receiving a whole lot of certifications for this particular song made in Lagos, and also this particular song has received a whole lot of awards. But recently, yes, this particular song just, you know, achieved another height. Now let's see what, you know, the achievement this particular song has this time around. Now this tweet says, Wizkid Ayos Made in Lagos has now spent 70 weeks in the top 10 of the Nigerian Apple Top Album chart. 17 weeks at #1. So yes, Wizkid Made in Lagos album has been at #1 for 17 weeks. Like, that's a whole lot. A big, you know, a big congrats to Wizkid. Like I said, this particular song, this particular album is doing a whole lot of numbers. Like, when we think this is the highest this particular album is going to achieve, you see it doing something bigger the coming day. Alright, with the Wizkid news, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us what you think about the news in the comment section. And as usual, yes, we'll be in the comment section responding to some of your comments, if not all. Don't forget to keep doing what you do for us here at Gusto. And yes, we really do appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.